like Dracula or Frankenstein.
Like that car, Dracula? Huh? You like it? Right?
Where am I? What's happened to Dracula?
He's dead. Where's Dracula like Dworsky?
Yeah, I got you, Dracula, right here.
Why Dracula?
So there are no vampires in Transylvania, no Count Dracula?
Yes. Count Dracula himself.
In Transylvania?
Strictly speaking, this is not Dracula.
Yes, he was looking for Dracula.
Well, here you go. Go buy yourself a beer, Dracula.
What if hypothetically walking down the street and then Dracula...
Count Dracula.
He won't. This reminds me of that film Dracula.
It's basically Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, the Mummy, and the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Kind of like Count Dracula, but instead of sucking your blood, they're sucking something else.
We're still trying to sort out fact from fiction when it comes to Dracula. Turning...
What, that Jerry's a Dracula?
Think of villains, Jack. You want Dracula? Dracula? Hang on.
Well, welcome, Count Dracula.
Thanks, Dracula. Have some cake.
Cake?
That a Dracula can sell cereal, but then the pair can't sell whatever.
She called you Dracula.
The source of your planet's Dracula in vampire legend.
Man runs around in a Dracula in a mummy outfit killing people, but he's okay.
So who's playing Count Dracula? I mean, Orlok.
So, we meet again, Count Dracula. Dracula? Yes, that's who he says you are.
Mother was a werewolf and Dracula sucks again.
Once this club opens, I'm fucking Dracula.
All right, move it back there. McMurphy, get your ass over here and bring Dracula with you.
Dracula is one specific vampire. I'm telling you.
God, dude, I know what you're telling me. I'm making fun of you, okay? I'm mocking you.
Of course, I'm referring to Dracula.
No, last time you said it like Dracula and it scared her.
And out of the mists comes Dr. Boyd in his Dracula outfit looking for his pint of blood.
Like Dracula.
Listen, before we do some shit, I got some remaining shit from Dracula's.
Makes Dracula seem a little less impossible, I guess.
At this place, it's like Paul Bunyan and Count Dracula gayed up and built a dream home.
What do you got in here? Dracula?
Dracula and Robin Hood. Or just last week, he went undercover to stop that Dracula guy.
It had a name. Dracula. He was Transylvanian.
It's like, you know how Dracula can't see himself in a mirror?
It's a combination of Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Wolfman.
Who's boss? I saw Dracula, and
It'll be like slaying sleeping Dracula in his coffin.
From Dracula.
Thanks a lot.
If a guy asked me out at all and he would come over, she would wear her Dracula teeth.
I wasn't gonna go full Dracula on you downstairs.
I'm Santa Claus, not fucking Dracula.
It's Dracula.
in the basement of the Dracula house next door.
I could see you as Dracula, Frankenstein.
Horror movie night. Bela Lugosi, the original Dracula.
Well, I think we just picked up Dracula. Where you headed, man?
I love Dracula, I love the Mummy.
I am Dracula.
I saw Dracula, he was drinking blood.
Actually, I stole the frame from the set of Coppola's Dracula.
Dracula was said to be their founder.
Dracula? You're reading Dracula?
Hey, Alan, who's your travel agent? Count Dracula?
Everybody knows it was Dracula.
He's been kissed by Dracula.
Dracula finds out that Bram has stolen his diaries and begins to search for him.
Here's the plan. When the bell begins to toll midnight, you'll be able to kill Dracula.
Dracula always was bestseller. Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula shit is over. Case closed.
Dracula has left me with these women. These devils of the pit.
Dracula thanks you.
Me. Well, that's kind of hot, though, don't you think?
You wrote the song Turning Teeth for Jesus and the Brides of Dracula?
Count Dracula. It will be a relief to see lights burning through those dismal windows of Carfax Abbey once again.
Dracula, fool.
Because Dracula is the progenitor of the vampire race, his DNA is still pure.
Count Dracula?
And at the very end, I'm gonna put Dr. Acula across the screen. Take that period, get it out of there, squish it together. It'll say Dracula.
Are you familiar with the name Dracula?
Count Dracula?
At this hour?
He never sleeps like Dracula.
Please don't look like Count Dracula.
Alright, so now that your show's done, are you gonna finish the Dracula musical?
It's not that.
Also, the newspapers think there is a link between the Dracula murder and this cowboy caper.
Count Dracula. Oh, okay.
He's gonna be wanting breakfast, and I'm fatter than you, and it ain't gonna be me. Just a minute,
And you guys, Dracula might be here too.
And now I have a short scene from the famous film Dracula.